I want to officially welcome you to another episode of my podcast, the Next Generation Orientation Podcast. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about gifting and growth. Excuse me 1 minute. So we're talking about gifting and growth. And when we look at gifting is something that is being given to you without a payment expectation, you know. So gifting is something that is just like a talent, something that is being given to you. Like if you're giving someone a gift or something, an inbuilt specialty that God created someone with. So, and growth is how you use that gift to be effective in the society that's growing with it. What is the impact you're creating with the gift? So on today's episode, me and PROSPER EDESIRI, my brother, Afana, number one filmmaker, my guy, after a long time, man, we decided to have this. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. I'm really grateful.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I'm talking about this gifting and growth. You know, I don't know what actually motivated you to choose this topic for us to talk about this.
Okay, so I think that one of the things that drew me to this topic is when you sent me the line of topics and I saw gifting and growth, I was like, okay, this is a topic that is, first of all, as young people, it's part of our lives. Everybody wants a talent. Everybody wants to be known for
something.
For something. Yes. Everybody wants to say, okay, this is what I'm good at. This is my gift. This is my talent. This is what I can do with ease.
With ease.
Yes. Yeah. And I want to grow in it. I want to be better at it.
Yes.
This is like what every young person think about every day. What go through our minds and all of that. Something that gives us sleepless nights. Everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to start something new. Everybody wants to. So you know what? I was at point A when I started. Now I'm at point B. Yes. So that is a topic that when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is what I think I should be talking about.
Because you think that you kind of possess any of those things.
Yes. You know how it is now.
I know that. You're a passionate filmmaker.
Yeah, I'm a filmmaker, and I feel like, okay, I can relate with this.
Yes, because you know, kind of the gifting and growth, something that actually affected us in the society, that the people that don't understand that is actually lacking behind. Then let me talk about psychological part of it. You know, when you fail to realize, to identify your gift, I think you're going to be in a confused. You're going to be living a confused life. I don't know if you understand, because if you fail to identify your gift, like that thing that you are very good at, that thing that you can actually do without any, when some people are working, they are struggling to work, where some people are just working smoothly. Like, for example, okay, let me take you now as for example. Now, if you're doing movie, it's not like work to you, or is it work to you?
It's something I love doing, so
you enjoy doing it.
I enjoy it, regardless
now,
of the
imagine now you working in the bank, despite they pay you. You understand? But you can't compare that moment or that moment when you are making a movie than when you are working in the bank. I don't know if you understand. Despite they are bringing money to you, but there's this gift inbuilt. There's this thing inbuilt when it comes to movie making that there's already in you. You understand? That you know that, okay, every day there's some people that work in the bank now, they don't no new ideas. Because they just work there for them to just get the money.
Get paid.
Get paid. So but that thing that you have passion for, when you close your eyes, when you sleep, anything you are doing, you are always thinking of how to improve in this thing. Just for example, like me, anytime if I'm sleeping, anything I'm doing, all I'm thinking is how am I going to get bigger in this, but how am I going to do this, you know? So any other thing becomes a distraction to me. So people that don't understand that gifting and growth in particular, I think they have a way of living a confused life for me.
Yes, because somebody said something that it's a popular saying that if you wake up in the morning, if you wake up every morning, it means that there's something up for you. But if God doesn't have a plan for you, you won't wake up anymore. So it means that if you wake up every day, it means that there's some gift somewhere that God wants you to milk the potential from. That kind of thing. So I feel that you should have a gift. You should identify that gift so that you have to live a life of purpose.
Fulfilling life.
Because like you said, people go to the bank, you go to it for routine. Like, I have to go today, I have to get paid. There are people, funny enough, there are people who they have gifting in financial affairs.
Yes.
They like money, they like solving people's problems.
Exactly.
Their
Yes.
customer care.
Yes.
They like just handling money.
They have passion for it. Yes,
you
exactly.
understand?
Yes.
And they do it effortlessly.
Thank you.
If you just see them happy, they don't go to work. They like stress. They don't go
see
to
it as work.
Yes, they don't see it as work.
They see it as their normal routine.
Yes,
Mhm.
there are also people who transport us. You understand? People who do transport business. There are
Yes.
people who they just love conveying people from one place to another.
And if you put them in another business,
Yes, they'll be like, you know what? Let me
is
just
stressful.
it's stressful. they find it so passionate, like it's joy. They find it's so they're so fulfilled doing it.
Exactly.
You know, regardless of if you're a pilot or you're not a pilot or you're a transporter, whatever you do, you just people who cook. Even as far to mama puts.
Exactly.
There are some of them that they enjoy, that's their talent.
They enjoy cooking.
They enjoy cooking.
So they don't see it as stress.
They don't see it as stress.
Just like my mom.
Exactly. Provide service effortlessly. They do it. So it mustn't be, I don't think that gift must be something. People always think that, okay, for me, when somebody has a gift, it must be, okay, maybe you're a doctor, or you're a filmmaker, you're a photographer, or you have one, you're a dancer or a music artist, or you're a model or something like that. No, that doesn't. Gifting and talent doesn't just surround all of those things.
Yes,
there are several aspects
of gifts.
Even hotel business, there are people who
are gifted.
They are gifted in doing all of those things. So
exactly.
I think it's a very
just for you to discover your
gift. You understand?
Very important.
So Olu Jacob said something. I think that was around the first AMVCA. That was in 2012 or 2013.
Olu Jacob.
I
will miss that man.
Man, he's a very, very good actor.
That's a very good one.
So he said something when he was receiving the Life Achievement Award or something like that. He said that you mustn't be in front of the camera to succeed. You mustn't be in front of the camera to succeed. There are people who their work is so valuable and they're behind the camera. They're gifted costumes, production design, camera handling, camera makeup, do all of those things. Passion. So you must be able to identify that gift. Okay, this is my gift. I do it happy. Like each time I cook, I'm so happy cooking.
Yeah.
Each time I render services, I'm so happy doing it. Each time I take pictures, like I do it so effortlessly. So now that you have identified that gift, how can I grow in it?
That is where the growth comes in.
Yes. Then you know, okay, if you do it effortlessly, okay, now I can grow in it. Growing in it means that people start noticing me. I'll start getting better every day. I'll start trying new things. I will start failing and getting it right.
Yes.
I'll start getting paid for it.
Yes.
Right pay for it. So all of these things matters because as young people, I think it boils down to when you identify these things, it makes your life worth the while.
Very well. A million why?
A million. Worth living.
Worth living. Fulfilling.
Yes. Because, okay, Hidabashi, for example.
Yes.
Cooking. She cookathon or what she did.
Yeah.
Cooking, like who could have thought that somebody would be recognized in Nigeria
in cooking for how many hours?
For how many hours?
That's passion.
That's what it is.
That's passion.
So it's not, you mustn't, like she literally wasn't in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
She was just cooking for a living.
Yes.
And funny enough, her mother is a cook as well.
Wow.
Really? Yes, her mother is a cook as well. Yes, her mother is a cook as well. So you see that?
Inheritance.
You see that? You see that?
Yeah.
Finding your own gifts, it's a very big thing that everybody should, I think, take seriously.
Yeah.
You understand? Finding that thing that you do that makes you happy. You understand? It's something that I think everybody should take seriously.
Because if you start stressing over it, that is when you encounter sickness and most of the sickness are caused by stress.
Yeah.
Most of those sickness that affect health a lot are caused by stress.
Stress by when you even do something that you don't even like.
That is it.
You just get angry when you just go to work and you just
the verse.
Sad.
I can remember when I used to work in an office then. When I come to Abuja, if he's not going to be into media, like I'm not go to office, I go wear tie, wear this thing. Sometimes even the tie, I say I just define way come up based on saying that my uncle bring me there, you know. So I have to go and print all my t-shirts, my name JIGGY. Imagine somebody working in a corporate affair and your name is printed on your t-shirt. You wear white t-shirt, printed JIGGY. So just imagine that kind of a thing. So I was just struggling to do the work. The 7 o'clock, they even come work 9 o'clock. I was struggling to do it, you know. But when it comes to that thing that, you know, that this is what you have passion for, it's not like work to me. Even when I'm not doing it, I'm not happy. I don't know if you understand. When I'm not doing what I love doing, I'm not happy. Like it seems like I'm not being productive. You know, any day that I'm not recording, I'm not editing, I'm not doing something regarding to what I love doing, I'm not blessed, I'm not productive today. I don't know if you know, but when I start doing them, I can go. You know, one thing, when the first time we met, when I met you recent, so there's something that you did that actually made me understand, yes, this is what passion is all about when we are shooting. So the time you take one scene, you know, you go take from this shot, take from this shot, like, you know, some people go say, this guy know the tire at the time, but me, I just did it. What I observe is because of how passionate you are in this thing and you want to get it right. I don't know if you understand. So that is passion for me. What I see there was passion speaking. So some people actually might not understand. Say, this one time, they waste time, all those kind of stuff. You know.
Let me tell you a fact about film. Let me tell you something. You know that I've been in the industry for like actively 7 years. Active.
Wow.
7 years. But I've been in the industry for like 12 years.
But actively 7 years.
And I can tell you for a fact, out of these years I've been in the industry, I've only gotten paid for a job. I've not gotten paid more than 3 times. Like, say, okay, when I mean 3 times, like, okay, we hire you to do this job. This is your pay. Your pay is so amount. All the films I've done, I've really paid like not more than 3 times. So I've identified my gifts. So now I'm starting to grow,
build. Yes.
That
is where the growth comes in.
That's where the growth comes in. I've discovered that, okay, you know what? This is the only thing I do that gives me joy. That gives, like, I'm so happy making films.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not shooting on planning a project, I'm not happy. I feel sad.
Yes.
You understand? I feel that I know how to tell stories and I know how to connect emotions and how to piece different emotions together and build a world, build a story world. You understand? I did so passionately, and I know that, okay, now I've identified my gifts. That's one. Secondly, I need to grow in it. Growing means that I have to start getting paid what is required. I have to start building a brand. I have to start identifying other areas of my gifts and how I can explore them and be able to survive with my gifts.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is when you. I don't do it because when I first identified that, I identified that, okay, you know what, I want to do this as a passion. A lot of people told me, yes, it's good though. First of all, when you start, know that, find that niche, something that will make you
different,
something
that make you unique, and
keep doing it, because I didn't start off it because I was wanting to make money.
Yes.
I started because I loved film. I loved the medium generally. It started with how I did mass comm in university, mass comm and film. So we had film as an elective in the university, and yes, film was an elective.
You studied film?
Yes, I studied mass comm and film. Yes, because my school we had film as an elective course in mass comm.
Okay.
Yes, non-general level I did introduction to film and producing, film directing and producing. 20 level I did film producing and all of that. So we had film as an elective, but I took film as a core course for myself.
Okay.
We shot a film in final year, 6 units. It wasn't a joke. If you fail, you get carried over. A full film in final year. It's not a joke. My funny story, my project topic. You know, people normally pay people to write project for them and all of that. Mine wasn't like that. My project topic was a film. That was my project topic. Like my case study was October 1, Invasion 1897 and Dry. You know October 1?
That your Tamuna.
No, then I haven't done Tamuna. Then I haven't started doing films. I haven't started working on short films.
That movie was mad.
Yes.
That Tamuna.
Yes, and Tamuna was a film of about Niger Delta, Oyeborn Queen and all of that. So my project topic was, case study was Kunle Afolayan's October 1, Stephanie Linus Dry, then Lancelot, Emanson's Evasion, 1897. Those were my case study in school as my project topic. So I've been doing film since then. So I love film generally since university. So it started as a passion. I loved like making film. So but I had to develop that love and be sure that, okay, you know what, this is what I do effortlessly. Before I say, okay, yes, this is it. So now what I'm trying to do now is now to brand myself and grow in it. So that identity, it's so important for every person. Some people force themselves to say, okay, I love this. Yes, you love it, we understand. But do you do it effortlessly? It's something that you do without grudges, without you are feeling sad, feeling tired. We shoot now it is now. We shoot 24 hours on set, your body is weak.
But still yet.
The next day you still come
continue,
out. You want to make the story work. So gifting is a very important thing actually. Very, very key thing.
Very, very key. So, but what about let me say now, do you think that it's kind of affecting our society now? This is our generation, Gen Z. Let's call them Gen Z. It's kind of.
Yes, I do know one thing. One thing about this generation is, I think people are following the trends rather than
reality.
Yes. I will always use Idabashi as an example. Before Idabashi started this cooking thing,
there was no carton. There was no.
There was no aton.
You go see cry-aton. You go see laugh-aton.
You see kiss-aton.
Yeah, that's what. Yes, exactly. Yes, people like following trend.
Yeah, people like following trend. Okay, funny thing, yeah. Before, do you know that people used to think that photographers were poor people? Before, like 20 years ago, if you snap picture, all those 2 column one for wedding, all those things. This one no get money. But now, man, those guys have money. Photographers, those guys have money. They have money because so I think that I think that Genesis one thing we should do. Let me categorize it. We should identify gifting in several areas.
Yes.
Not just you must be the entertainer or you must be. It can be anything. It can. I mean, Chinua Achebe, the writer.
Yeah, Chinua.
You can be the next big writer from Nigeria. You can literally be that person. You can literally be the next Travel Noah from Nigeria. You can be anything you want to be. Because now the world is now a global village where anything you post online, everybody can see it anywhere. So you don't have to follow a specific trend to be able to people to know that okay, you have a gift. No. Exactly. Your gifting can be making furnitures out of trees.
And be good at it.
Perfectly good at it. It can be making now what we import everything in this country. Almost everything is imported. It can be okay.
So there's no opportunity for people to like kind of show what they have. Even though if there's opportunity for that, but it's just that our youth have not actually given that. They have not picked that interest in production or in actually showcasing. So the few that have picked interest are actually paving way.
That's the point.
Yes, they are paving way. Yes.
So there are a lot of areas where I feel that this generation should look into. You get not just you don't pass that stage when they thought say you must go read law and you must be doctor. No. This school that time they deceive us.
That one don't go.
Say if you no be lawyer or doctor, you'll be like say you no serious with life.
Yeah.
But now, photos. You know what I mean? Some photographers get money past lawyers.
Well, now.
Some get money past
people they work for banks.
So I think that this generation we should identify gifting in several areas. I mean, Nigeria is the most populated black nation in the world.
With a lot of talents.
A lot of talents.
A lot of talents.
Is it from you know how many of us did talent who they play ball who did secondary school that time? Secondary school and primary school. Almost the full school they play ball.
And then good. Just no opportunity, lack of opportunity.
Okay, this female World Cup, Alpha, see our team. They won't finish
England.
See first half, guys. Finish England. Like women could actually play football. You understand?
Yes.
Women could actually do several other
things, but there is just lack of opportunity.
I feel that we, the generation, should start creating that trend and creating that opportunity for ourselves.
Yes, than waiting for
because this government
they don't think about you.
They think about you. Nothing's happening.
They don't think about you.
So yeah, that's I just feel that diligently we should identify and start to create opportunities in several areas. You understand? You give. Now there's people do a lot of podcasts and all of these days. Being public speaking, be it debating, be anything.
Something.
Just be versatile.
But make sure that it's effective. Yes.
Exactly. And you grow. And once you identify it, grow in it.
Be good.
Be good and
be
just
good at
grow
it.
in it.
Just make sure everything you're doing, let it surround that thing particularly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're going to enjoy it at the end of the day. Oh man, this topic is something that it's something that at least the little that we've said, anybody that heard what we said, we actually understand what it means when it comes to gifting and growth without even talking much. So adding to it,
right? Let me just talk about growth a bit. I think that one of the things that we should also think about is failing and succeeding. So because when you grow, you have to be ready to fail. You understand? Somebody said to succeed, you have to fail to succeed. You have to fall to be able to stand up properly.
Yeah.
If Hidabashi was scared, she wouldn't have been able to do that
at all.
Do you understand? I always tell people that seek failure. This is not meant for everybody to understand. But seek failure, that is where success is.
That thing you are scared of doing most. That is where it is.
You understand? You cannot. The person who created light bulb had to try so many times
to get it right. So I heard it was 99 times.
When you identify your gift, you have to be able to take challenges, take risks, and tell yourself, you know what, I am going to grow in this. I have to give myself so time frame and say, okay, you know what, now I've identified that I'm a cook. I like cooking, so I need to identify that okay, I am a music artist. I create rhymes and I like each time I sit at home, I create rhymes. I'm a poet. I write good poems. Okay, how can I explore that gift? Do I have an Instagram page that people know who I am? Do I have a Facebook account? Do I have something online that people could visibly say, okay, you know what, let me reach out to this guy? There are people who I follow a lot of motivational guys online, Steve Harvey and the rest. I see some pages that are just post motivational quotes and all of that. There are people who write those words. So am I good at words? So do I have to create a what's it called? A seminar or a gathering? Let's say you have a poetic gathering, for example, poetic hangouts.
Yeah.
You just want to call poets in Abuja together and you guys will just share ideas and you have to grow in your gifts. You cannot stay stagnant. Do you know what? See, because as you let your light shine, you unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As you pave way for yourself, you are paving ways for other people.
And you wouldn't know unconsciously.
Yes. You wouldn't know. Okay, imagine if Ali Baba failed. Imagine if AY failed.
A lot of people.
How many comedians
that were inspired by
him to say, okay,
if this guy do it, I can do it.
So now we now have not only AY Life, we have so many shows. We have Kenny Black.
Everybody I
don't open.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Nigeria is not enough anymore. They now do tours in London, outside. Tours in UK, do all of that. They now have Netflix and Amazon doing their shows for them.
You know?
So as you let your light shine, you consciously give others permission to do the same. You have to be able to grow in your gift because when God blesses you with a gift, yes, it's a gift, but it's meant for you and other persons.
Yes, it's meant for humanity in general. Yeah.
So if you grow your gifts, people will just continue to be blessed by what you say, what you do, how you grow in it, how you move ahead.
People will be inspired and motivated.
If you be saying that you be the person who go leverage your village from poverty,
and you don't know.
If you be saying that you go put your village on the global map, say this guy come from
this place.
Imunede for Imo State. So Imunede is a place, so they are known for so thing.
You know.
Now, if I want chop, Now Calabar person kitchen na dey go chop o. If no be Calabar woman, I barely enter that place. Because
serious.
Yes, so because they don't somehow Calabar people don't identify themselves with a Calabar and Akwa Ibom, something like that, with cooking. Say okay, now their food is sweet or something like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We're not the reason say okay, Yoruba get we do or
this one. Yeah, just did there.
That Calabar go sabi cook. Mentality. So okay, mentality don't they say okay, comedians are mostly from the south.
No be lie you. Especially worry.
Thank you. They must get live with that place.
Especially worry. Anything, don't worry. Then get identity already. Yeah.
So I feel that we as young people, we have to be able to take risk and grow.
Yeah.
You understand? Me, I've identified my gifts.
Yes.
I've said that. It never passed 3 times they don't pay me. Like officials, okay, this is your pay for directing this film. But I know that okay, I'm gifted in this. So what do I need to do now? I have to start taking risks. I have to start making more movies, looking for sponsors to make a film, make a good film, to establish myself and grow in it. Because as I do that, other people they will say they bless them with the same gift. The stage when I did 7 years ago, some people didn't, and now they start that stage.
You see?
So seeing me say okay, Prosper don't go far like this. And the guy starts here. I go fit go this far.
And the other thing we are talking about that you are the only one in your set. They are still doing film.
Yes. See this world. We're plenty. So sometimes when you on that thing is see once you identify your gifts, don't look at that person's. If you look on that person, if you dey discouraged, say this guy don't go far, this guy dey privileged, this guy did this guy did that. No, not be like that. The fact say you didn't want to, they don't mean say you no go dey 50 tomorrow. Nobody believes say Nigeria go play England like that.
Nobody believes.
Myself, I tell my brother say Nigeria go collect. They'll collect like
we don't say na England. But story change. You can't say another thing.
I see 2 shots knock back. Bang. I say what? You understand? So it's a long journey towards growing.
Yeah.
They say success is not just a destiny. It's not just a destination. It's also the journey.
It's just the journey. Yeah. People look at the destination, then forget the journey. But the journey is the key because the journey leads to the destination.
It leads to the destination. You have to be able to take chances on yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be able to try new things. You have to be able to think creatively. You have to be able to.
Very important.
Man, all those things are things that once you have a gift, it's easier for you once you think in that line.
Yeah.
Because you just grow. You just find yourself go to be a normal thing for you. You don't stress yourself because
at all.
You know
because you have taken that necessary step you're supposed to take.
So man, I feel that rounding up, I feel that identify your gifts.
One.
Once that is done, go with it. Identify areas that you know what
you're good at.
I'm good at this thing.
And you can do effortlessly.
And these are places that can exploit and grow. See, this life, when that is done, forget it. Just give yourself time.
Be patient. But why patient? Make sure you're doing something.
Because I always say this. The Gen Zs, I was telling somebody like last week.
Waiting for miracles.
Yes, the boy I think I went to shoot him by house last week, and the writer of the film is just 20 years old.
Wow.
I'm telling you, 20 years old. He's a very young lad that's very gifted. The boy is already worried. I don't have money. I want money. I said, Baba, relax. When I was 20, I don't know where they go for life.
When I was 20, I never even know I go day here.
I don't know where they go for life. But you're 20 now, you're writing a script. I said, Baba, all you need to do, you have to identify your gift now.
Earlier.
Early.
Very good.
That's the thing. You identify your gift early.
They give you more chances. Passionately.
Papa, even if not tennis, you sabi play.
Play and well with everything you have.
Even if not baki, you sabi throw. You know how many people they go represent all those people they throw baki for Olympics. Even at baki, sabi throw. Papa, try and be pride.
No lose guard.
Even at skating, sabi do people the way they represent Nigeria for those big competitions them now. So I feel that because bro, if to say all those things when we were young, if to say we take them seriously. You know how many people back in for village, they go tire, they play ball for streets. Right now, just by goes for strong. What are you telling me? But Then they deceive us.
Our parents also follow.
You follow, no, they
follow. Our parenting follow. Their parenting style no
work. Now school.
Yes.
Now school.
If you no go school,
you know they're educated.
You know they're educated.
But schooling is not it. To be educated does not mean you have to go to the 4 walls of the university.
No, at all. There's intelligence come. There's educational intelligence. There's
So yeah, that's what I feel. The Gen Z, we should identify our gift on time, and because if you are, for example, you identify your gift at 18 or 19, you give yourself 5 years to grow. Do you know at 24? Do you know where you can be at 24?
No, what did 5 years?
Some of us,
something you're doing constantly.
Some of us see the stubborn. Who identify our gift? As I 8 years ago, when I identify my gift, I see they say, it's just
like this thing won't do.
Because then a couple I say, hey, what they do, you know what
they do. A lot of discouragement also. We be like, this thing, this one you won't do.
You get so yeah, that is identify the gift, grow in it. Identify the gift,
keep doing something.
Grow in it.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Very, 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 very well. What an amazing conversation. Thank you so much, brother, man. I believe we've said it all. Yeah, we've said it all. Anybody that is listening, at least you will have understand what it means, gifting and growth actually means. And thank you so much for listening.